Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Brewers versus Nationals Major League Baseball matchup on Sunday, September 17th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club, and while the Dime Club is not for everyone, it's meant for larger bettors, people that are looking for late-breaking information, plays, syndicate plays, things of that nature. Call the toll-free number, text the number, see if the Dime Club is right for you. A live person will answer all your questions. But let's get to this one. Brewers against the Nationals, and the Brewers continue to march on in that National League Central. You know, it's looked for quite some time like the Chicago Cubs were going to run them down, but at the same time, well, the Cubs have not been able to run them down. Matter of fact, it's been the Brewers that have put a little bit more distance between them and the Chicago Cubs. And while they certainly haven't clinched anything yet, they are kind of a little bit in the clear now, and I would say more in the clear than they've been in over a month. And in a tougher division where, of course, you've got the Cubs and now the Cincinnati Reds also competing for a postseason spot. You know, the Central a little bit tougher than we're used to seeing it. And I think, you know, all the divisions have a champion and then two other teams competing for a wild card spot. It is basically a cavalry charge to the finish in the wild card. But the Brewers, they're going to avoid that. But what they're probably not going to avoid is having to play in the wild card round. They will be hosting that round. So certainly some things that, you know, they have to take into consideration because they have this great starting pitching staff. And of course, you need to win the wild card round to get to the next round. But then your rotation is going to be all out of sorts because you got Corbin Burnes, you got Woodruff, you got Peralta. You know, they have enough starters to get through kind of the jumbled mess that's going to be. But they are going to get some bad matchups in there and maybe some favorable matchups also as well, part of that. But Brandon Woodruff gets the ball in this one today. He's up against Patrick Corbin. And, you know, Corbin, a guy who signed for all that money for the Nationals, never really lived up to, well, didn't even come close to living up to, you know, that kind of bar that he set for himself. And, you know, the thing is, he's still got another year on that contract. So, well, Patrick Corbin makes $35 million a year, and he is below mediocre. And I think we found some value on Corbin this year as he's pitched a lot better than he has the last few years, which just tells you how bad he's been the last few years. Meanwhile, Woodruff, this guy, I mean, he stays healthy for the whole season. He's a Cy Young contender. He wasn't able to stay healthy this year, but I'll tell you what, maybe we'll get some playoff wins instead. I'm going to take the Milwaukee Brewers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.